It's the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by WJER Sports in partnership with Smartway Communications, Sugar Valley Meats, and Williams Floor Covering.
I want to welcome you into the Coach's Corner Show. It is week number 4 in high school football. Willie Grove along with Mike Johnson, head coach, New Philadelphia Quakers. Coach, before we get into this week and how hot it is and all of that, last week, nice win. You came back home and kind of in the safe confines of Quaker Stadium, and Worcester was the opponent. You guys got that first win in the OCC.
Yeah, it's a good win for us. There was a physical game. Thought our kids played well. Worcester was able to. We returned a punt to get things started, which was great. Got us on the board first, 7-0. Then Worcester was able to respond and then go down and score and take the lead. And we were able to answer that drive with a score and then kind of take it over a little bit by running it in the second half.
So would you say the special teams got you started? Did they play well last week?
Oh, special teams have been great. We had Carson Long had the punt return for a touchdown, which was awesome. It was sprung by a Jordy Delacruz block. Like downfield, it was a great block to get us into the end zone. And then Jordy took one home, but unfortunately we got a little handsy on that one. So it's one of those things you work on all the time is keeping those hands inside. So, but we got guys who are fast back there.
Are you ever pleased as a coach? How would you grade the defense this past Friday night?
Well, I thought they did a good job, especially the second half. We kept them out of the end zone. Are we ever pleased as coaches? Probably not. But it's because we're striving for excellence, and excellence would be 0 yards. Reality is that's not the case. But we were able to keep them out of the end zone. They had a drive. We forced a turnover, and if you're able to force turnovers and keep people out of the end zone, it's usually a pretty good defensive night.
So the opponent this week, another OCC opponent, the Arrows from Ashland are going to be ready to play you guys. Both teams 2-1 on the season. This is their first league game. What do you know about it?
Well, they had a tight one last week. They were driving down trying to get a late field goal at the very end to try to win that one. So they're good, and they keep getting better. I think that's one of the things. I think we have too, and I've been excited about our progress week to week. Our kids are becoming more veteran, are coming together and meshing a little bit better, and that's what we want. And they're doing the same thing. So they have a nice quarterback, nice running back, and then their defense, they do a lot of different things to get after your quarterback and running back. So we're excited for the opportunity again, but I know we just need to make sure we keep making these gains here, even on days like this. So it's beautiful outside, but a little hot.
Coaches always like to have a depth chart. Are your younger players starting to move up and ready to play at the varsity level?
Well, we have some guys who we feel confident in doing that, and we try to rotate them in. Defensive line-wise, usually you get a little rotation there. Wide receivers, spot we get rotation, which is good. So we're hoping to keep getting those guys to where we want them to be.
Mike, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Willie.
That's Coach's Corner right here on WJER.
This has been the Coach's Corner Show for WJER Sports, brought to you by Smartway Communications, Sugar Valley Meats, and Williams Floor Covering.